Hello there, it's Patricia from Pinky's World, and I'm back with card number 5 on KENDRA'S Card Challenge 2. So this one, it seems to go right out to the edges of the actual card. So I mean, it's going to cover all your base card. It has a panel, a stripe and a panel, and then a panel down the center. So what I decided to go with was, after I had cut the 2 strips, as you know, from the originals, you know that the big one goes at the top, so I'm going to go with the butterflies this time. The bottom one, the bottom strip, which is 5.5 or 1¾ goes along the bottom, and they slightly overlap here so that you can join them easily. But as I wanted to add a ribbon for my stripe for this 5.5 by 1/4 inch, I put tape on already so that I can attach this now so that the ribbon's tucked in underneath all the papers rather than sticking out like a sore thumb on the inside of the card. I'm using this from a strip, piece of basic white, which I'm going to stamp onto. I'm adding a butterfly, and then I'm doing a Get Well sentiment. So we'll start with our wee bit of sticky tape here. I can get this sticky tape to come off. So we'll just remove that, and we're going to stick on our ribbon. Remind me not to press hard on that, or it'll stick to my paper. So I'm sticking this ribbon right on the edge of my sticky tape here. It only comes to here, so the ribbon is going to be slightly over, and that will cover any join there. It'll just be like, you'll not even know that it didn't get wrapped around both sections. So you can see it's coming over the edge, which will go over the edge of our paper, which is what I want. So I want to trim this down. I don't want so much ribbon at the ends, just enough to tuck in under there nice and carefully. I'm going to bend it so it's going down that way a wee bit so that no edges will stick out on us. And then we want to stick this to here. So the best way probably is to stick this one down first. Open your glue. So just glue up that first sheet, which measures 5.5 by 2.5. Well, ours will be what? Yeah, it is 5.5, isn't it? So just bring that right up to the top of your card. Make sure it's fitting nicely on both sides. And then add your glue to this one. Just add a bit of there quickly, because it tends to lift the ribbon off again if you're not quick enough. So just making sure it's all covered on the back and sides. And I think they all tone in nicely, those, with that wee tiny bit of butterfly. So this is going to go here. It measures 1.5 by 4.25, and actually I think I made mine slightly wider at this stage so that I could, yeah, it's about 1 7/8, so that it would fit this stamp that I'm going to use, which is out of Healing Hugs. Not even sure if this one's still available, but it is a good one to have. So I'm going to stamp Sending You Healing Vibes, and then this will be my sentiment. So to match the colours, I'm just going with Just Jade again. And I want to off stamp, so I'll just use a scrap of paper. And I'm going to be trying to line that up as best I can. I'm going to be marking that other side. So we'll just ink it up. On this one I should show you, I did this one in just plain stamping. This one I stamped off, and I kind of like the idea of I think I'll just go ahead and not bother stamping up. Just made my own mind up. So line your bit of paper up, line your stamping, and try and get it that you're right at the top of your page, and you want to keep a straight line if you can. Now the G sort of comes down lower, and you can either leave a gap or just overstamp it, which I am going to do. So just keep following that down, trying to keep everything as straight as you can. You're basically making your own text paper. So should we leave that wee bit at the end? I think I will. So we'll pop this out of the way and let that dry a wee second, and we're going to do our sentiment stamp, which needs a bit of this, and we're going to punch it out on 1 3/4 inches. So we'll ink this up. I'm just going with the same colour again, which is Get Well Soon. I'm going to turn it this way so that I can feed that through. Oops. See, after all that, I didn't even do it right. Ugh, I think I've done it wrong again. No, okay, getting worse with age. So 1 3/4 inch punch is what I'm going to use to get this. And then using the Just Jade card that matches, I'm going to go for a 2-inch circle to layer it up. So it will sit like so. And we'll just layer that up now. So this is just going to sit here. You could use a bit of green card actually on that, but I'm putting the butterfly on it. So I'm wondering, will I or won't I? Try a wee bit of green card under it and see what it looks like. Might give it a wee bit more definition, mightn't it? So I think I'm going to cut myself a wee piece of that. So I decided, yes, I would go ahead with that. And I'm also chopped a wee bit off the bottom of this so that I would show green at the top and the bottom. And get rid of that wee bit of white space that I didn't get stamping on. So it just fits in there nicely. So that would be 2 inches wide. The green would be 2 inches wide by 4.5. So keep an eye on our sketch. This goes about here. Just pop it in here. Again, make sure everything is sitting nice and straight. And then this is just going to go here, and the wee butterfly is going to go here. You could go and cut that butterfly in green if you really wanted to. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it this for the minute, and if I don't like it, I will change it. Let me put that down a wee bit. And where shall I stick you up there? I just overlap you ever so slightly. Get well soon. So, I think that'll do the job. So that's 5 done. I mean, it has taken me literally no time. It has taken me an hour, cut all these out, sort out the templates, and then everything ready to go. And now it's just decisions like this. So, catches all again for number 6. Bye.